Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you for coming back for another video. In today's video, we're going to be hopping into the Pat McGrath Labs Eye Ecstasy Kit. First edition, okay, limited release. That's what it says here on the little label. And this is what it came in. This is the first time I've gotten anything from Pat McGrath in this type of packaging. So I did want to show you guys, what it looks like. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm going to do with this and my thoughts, stay tuned. Alright, let me know how y'all like that little intro. Y'all don't get a hint of what the look is going to be like. I know, usually I come back and record an intro. So this does say limited release. I got this early. I ordered this on Monday. Early release for Rouge members. And, of course, I'm Rouge. So I got early access. I think this comes out today, though. This is Thursday. So I just cut it open, and then there's all this circular sequins. They're sticking to the mascara. So anyways, in this kit, we've got a mini palette. I think this is I'm quite sure that this is the first time that Pat McGrath has done a mini palette. We've got some angel dust, which is like it's a crystalline prismatic pigment, okay? And that's what this looks like. I'm sure this is a mini size too. No, don't know what I'm going to do with all those sequins. Probably end up in the trash, but it's cute for a second. So here is the small palette. This is called the Eye Ecstasy palette, okay? 6 pans, and it's really little. Let me show you the size comparison to her abbreviated mothership palette. This is the abbreviated mothership. This is the mini, okay? We've got 6 shades in here. Looks like this. Cardboard packaging, a little mirror, bends back very nicely, and here are the 6 shades. So I'm showing you guys. I haven't even looked at it. This is really pretty. Some nice tones in here. I will say, it's nothing like, miraculous or like, oh my god, look at those shades. I mean, I haven't swatched them, but they just look, like cute little basic palette. We got a matte brown and a matte black, and then 2 golden shades, more of a, it looks like a rose gold, and then a purple shimmer there. So it looks like it'll be nice if you're somebody who hasn't tried Pat McGrath and stuff. This might be a good way to get your foot in the door. Okay, so this package together, the 3 items in this kit were, I think it was like $48 or $49 for all 3 items. I do know that many mascaras for high-end typically run around $15, I think. 10 or maybe $12, so I would imagine this might be like a value of like $12, and then I don't know where the other things would fall in that range, but I think this palette here is like $55. So just to give you a little reference, as far as her prices are concerned. So anyways, we are going to hop right on in to this palette. Oh, I do want to show you guys the size differentiation between the pans. Once again, this is a mini, so the pan size is mini. So here's the differentiation between the pan sizes. Her pans in her abbreviated mothership and in her full-size mothership palettes are 2 grams. These are 1 gram each, so half the size of her normal, pan size. Alright, so as brown girls, we got a beautiful transition shade up in here. There aren't any shade names on the palette anywhere at all. Oh, except on here, on the back of the little, sleeve. I'm guessing that this is Paradiso. This matte middle shade in the top row. I do have, high expectations from this based on my experience with Pat McGrath shadows. So hopefully this, performs as I expect. I have the NYX eyeshadow base on my eyes, as well as the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Chestnut. And I didn't set that down with a powder. So this is a nice transition shade. We're getting some nice depth here. If you're a lighter skin tone, this will be a great crease shade for you. Outer V shade. And if you want a lighter, eye look, then this would be good for anybody, or not anybody, but even my skin tone, if I just wanted a light, you know, eye look, then this could be a good tone for me to use as well. We've got Dark Matter, which is a repeat shade in her other palettes. That's the black. I'm not going to go into the black right now. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to I'm going to go into Le Cine with my finger. This is the rose gold, and I'm going to put this in the center of the lid. And it's going on pretty nicely. So I'm going to kind of spread this out to do, it's going to be kind of a halo look, but this is going to be pretty wide. Alright, so you can see I'm not leaving too much on either side, too much space on either side. A little bit of fallout, nothing too dramatic. Alright, I'm going into the last shade in the palette, which is Amnesia. This is a purple metallic tone, very beautiful. And I'm going to lay that down on either side of Le Cine. Okay. So that's a very pretty, that's a very pretty, you know, look. I like the way the purple is just blending so nicely with the shade in the middle. Alright, now let's see what's up in this pigment. Alright, so I picked some up on my finger. That's what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like on a swatch. Okay, this looks like just pure straight up glitter. Just gonna have to put a glitter glue down. I'm gonna put this on the center of the lid on top of that Le Cine, but because I can tell it's kind of like, it feels like a drier glitter. It's like you're gonna get some fallout if you don't put some glitter glue down, or, you know, wet your brush or whatever. I'm gonna put a little bit of glitter glue down in the center of the lid, just down like basically a line down the middle. Okay, so I got the glitter glue down the middle. I'm going to pick this up on a flat brush, kick off any excess. It does feel kind of chunky, and then I'm going to lay that right on top of that glitter glue. And that's pretty. It is pretty. But I think I should have wet my brush as well, but I don't have a wet medium right here next to me. But I'm just patting this in and, you know, going over to make sure, you know, blended. That's pretty. But yeah, once again, this is pretty chunky, so you're going to get some fallout, and I hope it kicks right off. I hope it does. Alright, so I'm going to go in and deepen up this crease a little bit with Dark Matter. I'm not taking a whole bunch because this is pretty pigmented based on my experience with her other palettes. Alright, so I've got the black there. I think I'm going to stop right there before it gets out of hand. Go back in with the Paradiso shade and blend out. And I'm basically going right over top of that black to make sure that I fade that and get rid of so much of the black tint. Now for my brow bone, taking my MAC 242, and I'm going to go in with Afterglow MAC 242 right at that brow arch. This is some pigmentation for your behind, and it's real nice, real smooth and creamy, so it doesn't take like a lot of work for you to get that intensity. It's already there, like it's there once you put your brush in there and put it on your skin. The same, I'm going to take the same one. I guess it'll just be one shade in this palette that we don't use. I'm taking Afterglow on the inner corner. Alright, going into Paradiso with my Pencil Pro on the lower lash line. And I'm going to take some of the purple tone in the palette, and I'm going to just take that along the lower lash line as well. So basically taking that right on top of Paradiso. This is a pretty look, guys. It is really pretty. Let me go in for you guys. There's a good differentiation between all the tones, which I do like. None of them muddied together. So, really good. Let me kick off this excess. God. Alright. So it came off pretty easily. So it came off pretty easily. Reason being, I think, is because it is a chunkier glitter. So, I mean, it's got some fine glitters in there, but the things that were falling on my face were chunky. You could, like, literally feel them falling onto the face. So, it's chunkier. It's a drier glitter. It's not real, like, sticky and tacky. But as you can see on my hand, here's what it looks like just with no base underneath it and a dry ashy hand underneath it. That, you know, that's what it's looking like. You're getting a lot of shine with this. You see how it's catching the light and stuff. So it is a pretty glitter. I don't use loose glitters that much. I'm going to take my Tarte Man-Eater liner and tight line. Alright. So that's just going to add a little bit more depth at the base of the lashes, but I'm not going to put on any liner on my lash line. Now I'm going to go in with this Fetishize Mascara. As you can see, it's a pretty, the wand on it is pretty straight. I haven't seen like a wand that's so straight up and down in quite a while. A lot of them have some type of curve to them, but, oh, okay. I passed on this when it came out because I was like, I don't need another mascara. It came out in February and I had done a lot of purchasing in February. So, alright, so let me give you guys a look at the lashes. This is like a first pass. I haven't let them dry at all or anything like that and gone through with another layer. I think the lashes look very nice. They look nice and separated. And I like the way they look. They're not chunky. So sometimes I like the chunkier look, like that Pretty Vulgar mascara. It gives me more of a chunky feel on the lashes. So I guess it gives more volume and thickness. This gives a lot of nice separation, and you know, it gives a nice separation. And it's working well right out the tube. I'm glad I didn't get the mascara when it came out. So now I could get this whole little kit. This is pretty. It gives a nice separation. You can see my lashes here with nothing, and then here they are with something. So, alright, so that's what the bottom lashes are looking like. Very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and I will be back with some thoughts from the first impressions. Alright guys, here is the final look. I like the palette. I think it's really nice. Is it like anything, you know, that's revolutionary or anything like that? No, but I don't think this is what she was going for when she created this mini palette. I think this is just like a nice little quick sampling of the brand and some things that she has to offer. So the palette is very easy to travel with. The drawbacks are that it does not have the shade names in the palette or even on the back of the palette. So I need to keep this little sleeve to keep the, you know, to understand what the shade names are. However, with all of her palettes, she has a insert that you need to keep to know the shades. But, you know, with her other palettes, they are also on the back of the palette as well, you know, so you can see the ingredients. So I guess to keep costs down and stuff like that, they didn't bother putting anything on the palette other than, you know, Pat McGrath Labs on the front. The back is blank. So, but I like it. I like that it's so easy to fold over, and the mirror is a nice mirror, and you know, the shades perform as I expected them to. The metallics go on really nicely, very pigmented, and they blend with each other very easily. There aren't any of her special shades in here similar to her abbreviated motherships. There aren't any special shades in here. However, I do like in the kit that they added this little glitter thing. The glitter that I'm, you know, got on my hand here, this seems like it's a loose version of some of the special shades that are in the palette. I mean, it's not duochrome or anything like that, but it has like a silver, golden glitter, but then a nice light like rosy gold base. Let me show you on this, in this cap. I don't know if you can see that. So that's what it looks like. You can see it has a little bit of a rose gold tint to it, but then some of the chunkier glitters are a little bit more golden, a little bit more silver. So I do like that they added this in so you can jazz up the look with the glitter. So once again, I did say in the video, in my demonstration, that the glitter is pretty chunky in here. There are some fine glitters in there, but then there's some chunky glitters in there as well. So you're going to need to use a glitter glue. You're going to probably want to wet your brush if you are concerned with fallout. So just FYI. And the mascara worked really nicely. I like it. I do like it. So is it the most like dramatic mascara that I've ever used? No, it is not, but it is a nice mascara, and I'm happy to have it as part of the kit. So yeah, if you are interested in trying Pat McGrath and you know, don't want to buy a full-on like one of the abbreviated palettes, those are, I think, like $55. I'll put that on the screen if I have that incorrect. But I think those are $55. For $50, you can get a smaller palette, 1 gram each, which I think is still a nice pan size for an eyeshadow palette. The shades perform nicely. And then you get the mascara and this loose, like, glitter angel dust is what they called it. So I think the value is there for the little kit if you are interested in trying it. Now, if you have all her stuff, I don't know if you really need this. I've got to go. So I've got to end the video here. But if you guys want more on this, you want to see more comparisons, definitely let me know and I can give that to you guys, all right? So I will talk to you guys really soon. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions. First impression is I think it's a good buy if you want to try Pat McGrath. If you already have a lot of her products, I don't think that this is necessary. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts, and I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up. And if you want to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button. I upload videos 3 to 4 times per week, all right? I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.